peeps? That's what we're gonna do. Cook family low country boil tonight. Down here in the spring. The way we like to do it. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a little water boiling. Get it going. A little heat going to it. A lot of people do it their way, whatever way. Not here to show you any measurements, what I'm doing. None of that. Just gonna show you how I do it. The way I do it. Not the way anybody else does it or none of that. Anyway, I got a pot about half full of water. I'm gonna get this boiling. Already talking about the boiling water. I have went from doing this my whole life in aluminum pots. And I don't know why somebody didn't tell me sooner to spend the extra money and change the whole thing up. But if you can, the best thing I've experienced with one of these cookers, even if you're frying turkeys or if you're steaming oysters or you're cooking whatever in one of these kind of pots, one of these style pots, just spend the money and get you a stainless steel pot. You can put burn marks on the side. You can get it as dirty as you want. Stainless steel cleans. It don't rust. You can't burn a hole through it. You can get it as hot as you want to get it. Aluminum in the past, what I've had with bigger pots, them so hot, you wind up actually burning a hole through the bottom of the pot. And then no more low country boil or seafood broil or whatever you want to call it. Down here we call it low country boil, but anyway, spend the money and get you a stainless steel pot. It's well worth it. So while we get this water boiling, I'm gonna go cut some potatoes and sausage and stuff up, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so anyway, I was trying to get my buddy to come down and help me out, film for me, so I can make these better. I'm trying to make these YouTube videos. I'm not doing good, but anyway, I'm gonna try to get my buddy to come down and help me film. That ain't working. I'm trying to get somebody else to film, but they don't want to film, so here we go. I'm by myself, so that's the way we're gonna do it. I got my water boiling, or it ain't boiling yet, but it's getting very hot. First thing you want to do, you know, what we do down here in Carolina, salt is number one. You want some salt. I want some salt. Everybody wants some salt. So as it's getting hot, I'm going to throw some salt on there. Get it ready to roll. Alright? Now, second thing I normally do to the pot. Second thing I normally do is just getting ready for it. You normally when you throw the salt in there, there it goes to boil. But that's anyway. Now I'm not endorsing any product, not getting sponsored by anything. Listen, like a bag of crab bowl. I don't care what brand you buy, what grocery store you go to, what Super Plus store you go to, whatever. Anyway, you throw a bag in the water, and everybody that's ever done this for any amount of time, that have done this multiple times, I can tell you I've done this a long time, many, many times. That bag will bust on you. Stirring it in this pot. Stirring your food up. The bag, excuse me. But the bag will bust. It will bust. And then you wind up with all these big old pieces of seasoning all over your food. Nobody wants to eat that crap. This is what I found to work It works for me every time. Never had an issue with it. Alright. You can get what you want to get. Normally I use like a half a brick, half of whatever you want to do, whatever. Anyway, I got something right here. It's just a round metal ring. But we're gonna throw it in the bottom of the pot, okay? There you go. Now, when you set this down there, the bag will go in the area that you got that ring, and then you don't have to worry about hitting it. You don't have to worry about squishing it. You don't have to worry about busting it. None of your seasonings are gonna explode on all your food that you really want to eat. I mean, nobody wants to grab a piece of shrimp and it's got a piece of peppercorn that big on it, trying to bite into it, okay? So there you go. Now, while the water's getting hot, while we're talking about seasoning, here you go. I just said you don't want to bite into a piece of shrimp or a piece of corn, a piece of potato, or a piece of whatever it is you put in your bowl, seafood bowl, or whatever you want to call it. Like I said, down here in the spring, the Red Spring, we call it a Low Country bowl. That's just what we call it. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to cook. You call your buddies up, you tell them, hey, Low Country bowl, 6 o'clock, and everybody's here. Anyway, you see people taking raw lemons, squeezing them, throwing them in the pot. That's fine, down with, lemon juice or whatever. I don't like biting into lemon seeds. So, I'm not going to put no raw lemons in there. I'm not just going to throw them in the pot, because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to be eating my corn on the cob. And I'm going to wind up with a lemon seed in my tooth. No, I'm not down with that. So I just buy some cheap lemon juice. And I just squirt it in the water I got boiled. And that'll give it enough lemon flavor to get me where I need to be. Okay. And then, what we're gonna do, and I do this on anything, whether I'm steaming oil, I steam oysters in the same kind of pot. Just not, it's the same amount of water. I lower it down enough to where, put oysters in there, you know what I mean? But anyway, Old Bay. The Old Bay seasoning, you go a long way. But, while it's getting hot, that's exactly what you want to do. Get your seasoning in there, get your seasoning right, get the water right. Because when you put your crab and your shrimp, your potatoes and all that in there, you want it to have that seasoning, okay? Alright, even though I got the bag of crab roll in there, whatever brand you choose, I got a little bit of liquid, and I'm going to throw it in there too. Just because I got so much water in this pot, I'm going to get the seasoning rolling. Get it going, you know what I mean? So I'm going to throw a little bit of liquid in there. Who knows how much? Don't have the ounces, don't have the measurements. Who knows? I throw enough in there when I put the food in there. It's got seasoning. So, do it how you want, but I know my family likes seasoning on the food. They don't like it hot, so you didn't see me put anything hot in there. When I make the sauce that I'm gonna put my food in, when I'm gonna dip my shrimp, my potatoes and stuff in, I'm probably gonna make it a little hotter and put a little hot sauce and stuff in it to get it hotter. But for my family, they don't like hot stuff. So I'm gonna make it just right here, but I'm gonna make it enough with enough seasoning to where it don't make it to where you can't eat it. It's just so hot you can't eat it. But I'm gonna make it to where they can eat it. But then I can make me a little sauce on the side with a little hot sauce. I prefer Texas Pete, but everybody's got their own preference, like I said, with pots and water and seasoning and whatever. But Anyway, I can make my own little seasoning up. And that's what I can dip my food in, and it'll be just as hot as I want it to be. And that's the way it'll be, and it'll just be perfect for them. They can still eat it and enjoy it. Now, that's the way I do it. Other people do it different ways, whatever. I ain't here to tell you how they do it or tell you how somebody else does it or show you recipes or nothing else. I'm just showing you you can dump a bunch of stuff in a pot and make it turn out great and everybody will enjoy it. And that's normally how I do it down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go get the potatoes and sausage and we're gonna come back out and we're gonna talk about this. Tell me. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna cut it down a little bit. The water is boiling really, really good. We're gonna cut it down just a little bit. But that's what we wanted was a rapid boil with all that seasoning and stuff in there. Get it going. But here we go. First thing I do, if you're using fresh corn, don't put it in first. If you go buy some frozen corn, whatever brand it is, I'm not endorsing none of that crap, so I don't know. But anyway, frozen corn, if that's what you're putting in there, I'll throw it in first. And then right behind it, I'll follow with my potatoes. Potatoes and corn is gonna take the longest. Sausage, shrimp, the rest of it, it doesn't take that long for all that. But anyway, you want your water really, really hot when you throw the corn in. We don't cool it off enough to where it quits spot. And I promise you, this is hot enough. So here we go. We're gonna throw the corn in there, get it rolling. And I'm gonna grab potatoes and sausage. And we're gonna get it all going, and it ain't gonna take but a few minutes. It don't take but a few minutes once you get this water really hot. The rest of the stuff, really, I mean, you drop it in this hot water, it's pretty much where it needs to be. But anyway, I'm gonna go grab the rest of the stuff and we're gonna throw it in here. Corn and potatoes need the longest time. I'll show you what I do. Coming right back. Alright, so here we go. We got the potatoes, got our sausage. I got it all cut up. Nothing to that. Didn't need to show you a video on that. If you don't know how to cut it up, then you probably shouldn't even be firing this pot up. But anyway, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw a beer in there. Whatever beer you want. It does not matter. It does not what flavor, what brand it does. It totally don't matter. I like to put a beer in it. Okay. Next thing I'm gonna do, got it rolling. I'm gonna throw a stick of butter in it. Yeah, you know why. If you don't like butter, don't put it in there. I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't like butter, then hey, don't put it in there. Anyway, I'm gonna let it slide off in here. Corn's probably, it's probably enough thawed out to where it and potatoes is gonna take just about the same amount of time. I'm gonna put it all in there. Potatoes and sausage. Right on in there. There you go. Alright, the last thing I'm gonna put in this, so you know. Last thing you ever wanna put in one of these is your shrimp or your crab meat or whatever type of meat it is that you're gonna put in there, because shrimp, they only take a few seconds to be done. So make sure you cook all this first and get this where you want it, and then throw the shrimp in and you cut the heat off. And by the time you get ready to go and dump this into something that people's ready to eat, shrimp's done. So just remember that, okay? Alright, so what's going on? I'm back. Got a shrimp, and now I got a little something special. But anyway, I'm back. So there we go. It's getting a little cool, right? I'll tell you that. But we're gonna put a little more heat to it. It ain't quite boiling. We got our corn, sausage, and potatoes in there. That's what we did to start with. That's what I normally do, potatoes and corn, usually first, because I always buy frozen corn. Frozen corn and raw potatoes, red potatoes, they take normally about the same amount of time, which ain't much time. But I normally throw it all in there about the same time. Last thing you ever want to throw in there is your shrimp. Normally when you throw your shrimp in, you can go ahead and cut your heat off. Shrimp will be done as soon as it hits that scalding hot water. But anyway, that's where we at right now. And I'm gonna grab something real quick just so I can stir it up a little bit for you so you can see it. But anyway, some people, they'll use a spoon, you try to stir it up, you wind up busting the corn off the cobs, you wind up breaking up the corn, pressing up the shrimp, whatever. I like these heat resistant gloves. They're awesome. Get them off wherever, Amazon, eBay, whatever you shop, Walmart, whatever, Target, Walgreens, whatever it is. I'm not endorsing none of them people. They're not paying me any money, but I'm just telling you, wherever it is you shop, you can go to the dollar store and get whatever it is you need. Right? No problem. But anyway, usually I just use one of these gloves, and you can just barely put it in the water and use your basket, spin it around, take a look at it, and you can tell when it's getting where you need it to be, okay? No need for putting a spoon down in there and stirring it up, busting your potatoes up. Then what you wind up with is a piece of potato all over your corn or a piece of potato all over your shrimp. Nobody wants that. In all honesty, I mean, I eat it, but in all honesty, you want it not to be that way, okay? But this thing's doing pretty good. Right about where I like it. I'm gonna throw just a little bit more Old Bay in there. Just because from standing here and looking at it, the water looking a little clear from up top, I would really like the water to be a little more rolling and red. When I say rolling and red, I mean I'd really like it to be rapidly boiling. Got a little more Old Bay seasoning in it. I mean, nobody wants to eat just, I mean, anybody can boil up some food in some clean, cold water and boil it up, and there it is, but you ain't got no seasoning. Old Bay give you that Charleston, Beaufort, Savannah type flavor to get you in there on it. That's why they call it Love Country Boil. Put a little more on there and try to get it where I want it, okay? I like all that foam to be when it's rolling. I like to see that red flavor just rolling over with it. And it ain't this is not spicy at all. My daughter, my family, all of them, they'll eat this every day of the week. No problem, no issues. It's not spicy. But now the sauce that I'll make, that I'll dip my stuff in, it'll have a little heat to it, a little hit to it. That's just the way I do it. I'll cook it for them first, and then after it's done, I'll add me a little sauce, or I'll add me a little heat to it. Texas, like I told you before, I'm a big fan of Texas pita. I like Texas pita. I like the vinegary taste of it. I like the way it tastes. So maybe if we cook whatever, cook some pork chops or we cook some chicken or something, we'll cook it normal, just normally with no spice, no nothing. And then after they fix their plates, maybe I'll throw a little Texas pita on mine and get it to that level. But this is not gonna make it any spicy or hot or none of that. Okay? We're gonna make this to where it's just seasoned seafood boil. And like I told you down here, when you get this low south, this close, in the spring, red spring, like I told you down here, we call it low country boil. You can call it whatever you want to: crab bowl, corn bowl, sausage bowl, whatever, shrimp bowl, whatever you want to call it. But we don't do, I guess when you get as south as Louisiana, they try to get on there with the crawfish bowl or whatever. Well, we don't do that around here. We don't do no we ain't got no crawfish. We don't do crawfish. So maybe that's what they do down there. But here, we normally do the corn and sausage, potatoes, and then we add whatever seafood it is we can get our hands on it. Normally around this area, it's normally shrimp. Shrimps are our go-to for seafood bowls. But I did wind up, and I'm gonna show you. We'll throw it in here. I wind it up with some snow crab legs that is already out of the shell. So that means my young daughter and the rest of my family does not have to sit there and crack shells, crab legs all night. It's just pure crab meat out of snow crab legs. Now that right there is only going to take a second. So I'm going to throw the shrimp in there and let the shrimp cook for like just a minute. And then I'm going to throw the crab legs in there. And as soon as I throw it, I'm going to cut the heat off, because that's done. The water's going to be done. The water's boiling off. I mean, it's done already, but it's missing the seafood that we want to put in. So here goes your shrimp. And just so you know, if I was cooking this for 20, 30, 40 people, I'd buy shrimp that was shelled with a tail, so they had to work for it. So you had to spend so much money to cook it. But since it's for me and my crowd, I got shelled, deveined, and detailed. That way we can just get after it. We fix the plate, we're gonna get after it. And you ain't gotta peel nothing, you ain't gotta clean nothing, you ain't gotta go after anything. And that's something depending on where I'm going. If somebody asks me to come somewhere and cook one, then I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna have shrimp that are shelled, veined, and tailed. That way you gotta work for it. You gotta make them work for it. That way they don't eat so many shrimp. Because if you gotta put 40 bags of these in there, because these clowns, they gonna eat them. They ain't gonna dig at it. They gonna go there to the shrimp, eat them up. But if you get them with shells and tails and feed on them, they gonna have to clean them and peel them and then eat them. It's gonna slow them down. it's gonna slow the whole eating situation down. And it'll get you to where you ain't gotta spend so much money on shrimp. Because a lot of times when you do one of these, people don't want to go after you and pay you or put money in on it or nothing like that. It's just kind of your thing. But anyway, just because it's for me and my family, I got deveined, they're unshelled, no tails. And I'm gonna throw them in there. Now, right now, throw them in there, them shrimp, they're pretty much done. But the only reason I'm leaving the flame on is because I want to throw these crab legs in there. And those shrimp were frozen, previously frozen, and they're going to cool that water off. So I want the heat to stay to it so I can throw these crab legs in there. And these crab legs were already cooked. They're previously cooked, ready to go. But at the same time, I want them to get in some hot water and get where I want them. Okay? And I wasn't going to dump the whole bag in, but the bag was non-resealable. So we're going to cook the whole bag, okay? We'll find a way to eat it. And after I dump it in there, I know you wonder, but I'm going to find my handle, pull it up a little, and I wish I had somebody helping me film this video for y'all, so y'all can see it. But the shrimp, they're already done. Crab, they're already done. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut the heat off to the whole ordeal. And that thing's ready to go. And if you could see it, you would see all the corn and all the shrimp that I dumped in there already bright red. All the crab meat is already bright red, and every bit of it is sitting on top of this. Now I'm gonna dump it in a pan and take it in the house so we can all eat it. And I would show you that, but they don't want to be on video, they don't want to be on the camera or whatever. I'm doing this just trying to make another video, trying to get people to subscribe, trying to get people to watch the videos. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the video off. I'm gonna dump it in the pan, and then we gonna eat and enjoy. And I want y'all to know, I appreciate everybody that's watching, if you do watch. And the thing I want to tell you is I really, really appreciate anybody that's watching, commenting, whatever. And I'm not trying to, I don't want comments saying, well, this is the way you should have done this, or comments you should have done that. Everybody does their stuff different. And I'm not trying to do it no certain way for somebody to tell you this is the way you do it. I'm just trying to tell you that this is the way I do it. This is the way we like to eat it. This is the way we like to do it. And hopefully, you'll try it out and give it a try. And you'll be like, yep, that's a good way. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you this. Peace, and I appreciate you watching my video.